A lot of people shiver at the mention of the word budgeting. They ask themselves, how much money do I make that I will be talking about budgeting? Budgeting is essential if you want to control your monthly spending. Budgeting also keeps you ready for life's unforeseen events. It makes you to be able to buy expensive products without falling into debt. It doesn't have to be tedious, and you don't have to be brilliant at arithmetic. Also, keeping track of your income and expenses doesn't mean you can't buy the items you want. Simply said, it means you'll be more aware of where your money is going and in charge of your finances. But what does the word budget mean in the first place? Budget simply means a plan or an estimate of the amount of money needed for cost of living or to be used for a specific purpose. Budgeting is the process of creating a plan to spend your money. This spending plan is called a budget. Creating this spending plan allows you to determine in advance whether you will have enough money to do the things you need to do or would like to do. Budgeting is simply the act of balancing your expenses with your income. In this video we are going to take you through a technique of budgeting known as the 50-30-20 rule. The rule is to split your after-tax income into 3 categories of spending. 50% on needs, 30% on wants, and 20% on savings. Now let us dive into the 3 categories. 1. Spend 50% of your money on needs. By the term needs, we mean those requirements which are extremely necessary for a human being to live a healthy life. Food, clothing, and shelter were once considered to be a man's 3 primary necessities, but as time went on, healthcare and education also began to be seen as essentials because they enhance quality of life. They are a person's top priority because they are what keep us secure and healthy. Typical needs include regular rent, gas and electricity bills, insurances for transportation, loan minimum payments, basic provisions. Items that are considered extras, such as Netflix, Starbucks, and eating out, are not included in the needs category. You should only require half of your after-tax income to meet your requirements and needs. If your monthly after-tax income is $2,000, for instance, $1,000 should be set aside for your needs. If you are spending more than 50% on your needs, you will need to either reduce your wants or try to downsize your lifestyle. You can do this by possibly buying a more modest vehicle. Another option might be to use public transport, or cook more frequently at home. Some tactics could be as easy as changing your energy supplier or discovering new ways to save money at the grocery store. It might also imply more significant life adjustments, like looking for a less expensive place to live in. 2. Spend 30% of your money on wants. With 50% of your after-tax income taking care of your most basic needs, 30% of your after-tax income can be used to cover your wants. Wants are things that you choose to spend your money on even if you could live without them if you had to. They are considered as non-essential expenses. They may consist of eating out, shopping for clothes, vacations, gym memberships, subscriptions to entertainment like Netflix and Amazon Prime, groceries. If your monthly after-tax income is $2,000, for example, you can spend $600 on your wishes or wants. It is also worthwhile to consider which of your wants you may cut back on if you find that you're spending too much on them. On a side note, adhering to the 50-30-20 guideline does not exclude you from having a good time. Finding areas in your budget where you are unnecessarily overspending is all that is required to become more frugal with your money. Simply ask yourself, could I live without this? If you're unsure of whether something is a need or a want, that thing is probably a want. 3. Stash 20% of your money for savings. The remaining 20% can be used to reach your savings objectives or pay off any outstanding debts after allocating 30% of your monthly income to wants and 50% to needs. Even though the minimum payments are regarded as necessities, any more payments are regarded as savings because they lower your current debt and accrued interest. You may create a better, more enduring savings plan by consistently setting aside 20% of your monthly income. It doesn't matter if your ultimate objective is setting up an emergency fund, creating a long-term personal financial plan, or saving for a down payment on a home. This rule is always true. And it's impressive how quickly the savings can add up. If you bring home $2,000 after tax each month, you could put $400 towards your savings goals. In just a year, you would have saved close to $5,000. The 50-20-30 guideline is designed to assist people in managing their post-tax income. The ultimate objective is to help people save money for retirement and have emergency cash on hand. Establishing an emergency fund should be a top priority for every household in case of job losses, unanticipated medical costs, or any other unforeseen financial costs. If a household uses its emergency money, it should concentrate on replacing it. As people live longer, saving for retirement is also a crucial step. The key to a comfortable retirement is to estimate how much money you'll need in retirement and start saving early. Saving is challenging, and life frequently presents us with unforeseen costs. Individuals have a plan for how they should manage their after-tax income by adhering to the 50-20-30 guideline. If you discover that you spend more than 30% of your income on wants, you can identify strategies to cut back on these costs. By cutting on costs, some money can be allocated to more crucial areas, such as retirement and emergency funds. Although it is not advised to live like a Spartan, life should be enjoyed. Having a plan and following it will enable you to pay for your expenditures. Having a plan will also help you save for retirement while also engaging in the activities that bring you joy. We hope you found this video helpful. If you want to be part of the exclusive group who never miss a video, make sure to subscribe to this channel and join the notification squad. See you on the next one.